What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, Viral Gang? Welcome back. Let's get right into it. Controversy. Queen Bee, Beyonce. Now, we all know she done put out a country music album, and it did very, 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 very well. It topped the charts. It topped everybody in country, and it made a lot of people mad. It made a lot of country artists mad. I believe she got snubbed for one of those country awards where people were saying she should have won the damn award, but people were like, oh, we're not letting this hippity hop woman come over here and take over what we've been doing for years. So country artist Luke Bryan recently went viral by saying Beyonce needs to do more if she wants to be recognized in the country world. Quote, he says, if you're going to make country albums, come into our world and be country with us a little bit. Yeah, he says, if you're going to make country albums, come into our world and be country with us a little bit. Now, this is crazy. Not only is this crazy, I'm confused. Last I checked, black people created country music.
We sparked the creation of that genre. We started that. This is the problem of us always letting people in and they forgetting their fucking history and their roots. And we allow them to do whatever when it comes to our people. At the end of the day, like you said, we created the country music. Africans, blacks, whatever the fuck you want to call it, we created this genre for y'all to be in. We allowed y'all to have it. If that's the case, we could have took it over like we did the sports. But now y'all mad because she don't want to mingle with y'all. She don't want to hang with y'all, so she can't just be loved for the music she making, or she making good music. So now she ain't hanging with the country people. She can't get it. Ain't Beyonce from the South?
She from the South.
Come on, man. I don't understand what we even talking about right now with these people.
You got to realize the original instruments in country in the early 17th century was the fiddle and the banjo. That was an instrument that came from Africa.
West Africa.
That came from Africa. We started that sound. We started that wave. We started the swing music, the jazz, country, all that. That came from us. You know when we abandoned that? When we started mass migrating from the South out here into different regions. Went to New York, we went to Cali, and we adopted different lifestyles and left that sound back in the country because we were no longer living that country lifestyle. Now we city slicking. Now we doing other things. We doing hip hop, R&B. We doing up-tempo music. We doing all type of other music. But we still invented that. We laid the blueprint for that. Like bro said, we invented it and gave it to y'all. So at any time we feel like coming back and swinging our nuts in here, guess what the fuck we gonna do? Swing our nuts in here. And you gonna pay homage too.
And let's be clear. Don't act like y'all just be wanting to fuck with us and hang with us and do whatever. Y'all been hating us since the beginning of fucking time. Y'all really are mad because she jumped in that genre and started killing it off as soon as she got back in there. And now they don't want the great hope or nobody else to believe they can jump in this genre and start winning awards and start taking over the fucking charts. They already spooked to that shit. The same way when Lil Wayne jumped and made his rock albums and started doing different shit, they don't like to see that because they know when you put this imprint on it, that shit come 10 times better. That shit from the soul. We bring music from the soul. So when they get to hitting with that shit, they don't want to see it. So they trying to shut it down immediately right now. Big AB, just come hang with us. Who do B go hang with? What the fuck is you talking about? If she ain't the most exclusive R&B singer, pop star in the world right now, and y'all talking about come hang country with us, just come vibe with us. Is y'all vibing with her and her culture? That shit is wild to me. But we just go to see this shit every time. And that's why we can't keep standing on this. Is more people ain't even caring about it because they just taking it on a jab on the chin. We nice as hell as black people. We keep allowing these niggas to degrade us. We don't do none of that shit when these white people come to hip hop and win awards. We salute them. We don't hate on them. We don't tell them they need to come hang with us. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. We don't gotta, if you make good music, you make great music. That's at the end of the day. That shit don't fucking matter whether we hanging out or whatever you choose to do.
No, that's an actual fact. And this is the importance of knowing your history. Because bro don't know its history. He think they invented this shit. Because you go to these country music festivals and it's 99% them. the cowboy shit is 99% them. You forgot it was black cowboys? You forgot that? Like, bro, you got to know your history, and this is why they steal our history, and they don't want us knowing it for things like this, because they got a whole genre, and they're taking onus to creating it. Same way they did rock and roll. We created rock and roll.
We created all music at the end of the fucking day.
Them vibrations, that come through us. Y'all came, y'all adopted it, stole it, took it over, became the face of it. But don't forget who laid that blueprint. Country music was started by us. A lot of them slaves taught the slave masters how to play the banjo. That's an African instrument. They didn't have no banjos. We brought them motherfuckers. Showed y'all how to play it. Go look at some of the most famous white country music artists. They learned how to play the instrument from somebody black. Somebody black didn't get the credit. You got to Google it and look it up and do your Wikipedias and go down your TikTok rabbit holes to find it, because they won't just say it. They try to put a white face on everything except for what's debauchery, like the whole Diddy shit. Even though you got Epstein over here in the cut with a whole island doing all God knows what, now they want to put a black face on it. But when it's the good shit, country, rock, they want to put the white face on it. Hockey. Nigga, we created hockey. We created everything.
Nigga.
Everything. Stop playing. They got a whole museum in D.C., Washington. I've been there. Go there. The largest African-American history museum damn near in the world. With so many inventions, you'll lose your mind. Your mind is spin like, damn, we invented that too? Damn, we invented that too? Damn, blacks came up with that? God, why they not telling us this in school? They just telling us we a bunch of dummies in huts. They don't understand. We have so many different cultures within our race, from the people out in the huts to the Moors who civilized Europe.
This shit wild.
To create the internet.
Stop playing with our greatness. This, black people, you are great. We are the best at everything. We know this shit. I don't care what you talking about. When it comes to anything, these people make us believe all this shit. Whatever we choose to put our mind to and line anybody else up with it, we can do it better. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They don't want us to think this way. They don't want us to live that way. They want to keep their foot on our necks. This is why they want to take black history out of schools. This is why they want to rewrite history the same way they rewriting. What's the lady in New York we were just talking about? Was originally black. The fucking
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. They don't want you to know shit about yourself. I say this shit all the time. They don't want you to know the greatness in you because you will flourish more. They don't want you to know what they already know about you. Our melanin worth more than gold. I don't understand this shit. Worth more than gold. We look at gold as the top of the food chain. We are above that. If this shit don't start kicking, somebody gonna have to kick the dough down. We're gonna have to get with this movement. Black people need to wake the fuck up and see what the fuck is going on around you and see clear. And get with the movement, because we finna start kicking down doors in this bitch.
Too black, too strong. Period. Be proud. This is why they spend so much money trying to manipulate your mind and make you forget about your greatness. This is why they stealing all them artifacts and keeping them over there with the fucking British, or keeping them stuffed in the Vatican, because they don't want you to know your greatness. They don't want you to know your history. I want each and every last one of y'all to take a trip to Egypt. Go inside them great pyramids. Guess who's on that wall? We on that wall. I've been there. I felt the electricity flowing through my melanin when I stepped foot in front of that pyramid and time slowed down. And it felt like I was having an out-of-body experience. I felt that. That energy is real. You go on that wall, they're as dark as me. A lot of them. They got light-skinned ones on the wall, and they got ones as dark as me on that wall. So our history is from the beginning of mankind. You go back as far as human history has been documented. We are there. We can't say the same about everybody else. That's the fucking difference. They don't have this shit. This melanin, they got to put all this sunscreen and all this shit on to get protected from the sun. Guess what? The sun give us energy. We go outside and get energized. They tricking y'all, telling y'all to put sunscreen on to get the cancer in your shit. The fuck you need sunscreen and you got melanin? We born with sunscreen. And I don't want to hear about that. Oh, I get sunburned. Oh, yeah. Nigga, put some coconut oil, some cocoa butter. You straight.
They get recovered in 3 days. They skin burnt the fuck up.
You straight. I was in Egypt. No sunscreen. All coconut oil. In the middle of the desert. They can't do that. It's like that movie Riddick, nigga. You know, when the sun come out, they're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
They burning up. Like,
why
come
you
on,
think
cuz?
Blade was the only fucking vampire to go in the sun? Blade was the only fucking vampire, the only black one.
Come on, talk
Nigga,
that shit,
come
man.
on, cuz.
Fuck are you talking
But
about?
nah, black people, I gotta really ask y'all, at what point is we fed up? I'm fed up. I don't know if y'all fed up. It's not. Ask yourself, why are we the only fucking race that can't get it together? Why are we the only ones who hate each other more than we hate any other race? These motherfuckers done fucked us up for 400 years plus and still fucking us over. We still ain't mad enough. At what point is we gonna get there? To me, I'm just saying, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. And this ain't gotta be whatever it gotta be, but if we gotta take it there, it's time to take it there. There ain't no better time than now, because I know y'all sick of this shit. I've been sick of this shit. I know our ancestors sick of this shit. They been rolling over in their graves. All the shit we've been going for. Motherfuckers getting popped for having a fucking bowl in their hand. We seeing kids get shot for wearing sweaters. Our people getting 100-something years for petty-ass crimes. If this shit ain't getting on y'all nerves, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, cuz this time we shake some shit.
Wake y'all game up. Bars. Wake y'all game up, man. The movement is moving. Viral gang. Let's get the coalition together. Let's make change, man. We here to lead the motherfucking way. We here to blaze a trail and leave a path for others to follow. It's time. It's our time now. We the generation to make the change. They did the best they could. Shout out to Nat Turner. Shout out to Malcolm X's. Shout out to all the greats.
All them niggas, man.
It's our turn now, though.
On some real shit. Go, I know that shit sound crazy. You can get audiobooks now. Go get a book. Go read the Jim Crows. Go read these books. They put it in books how they designed to destroy us. And this ain't no really preaching shit. This is some real shit, cuz like they have technical things that they do to tear down black men, black families, black women, how to turn y'all against us. Y'all don't see they plan is right in fruition right now? The black and we got the worst shit when it come to dating. This shit ain't just out of nowhere, cuz they designed this shit this way. The same way they put drugs in our communities, the same way they fucked us up with the crack era. Now we got this meth and fentanyl shit going on, and we losing all type of people over nothing. This shit wild. If it ain't wild to y'all, cuz niggas just gonna be cooked on the set.
Man, get off the galaxy gas and get your mind back connected and in tune with the galaxy. Nigga, we won with this shit. This right here make you one with this shit. This shit found in nature. All matter on earth got this shit. So y'all better get in tune, man. The viral way. We out of here. Bang.